It's trying to move me from here. Can you hear me now? No sound? Can't hear me. Oh, let's see if I move. I wonder why. Yes, we hear you. So some people can hear me, some people can't. Can hear. I can hear you now. All right, it's a spirit because I didn't do nothing different. All right, hey y'all, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your patience. All right, I just want to come on here and cut up with y'all tonight. How many of y'all seen that new movie by Tyler Perry on Netflix? And then I want us to go through it. You can hear me now. Good, good. Nope. But I can read your lips. I cannot stand you, Cole. I can't. I can't. I cannot. Maybe y'all got that AT&T spirit. You know, AT&T had a spirit this week. So let's just jump right into this. So this was like the first scene. You know, I got my little stuff hooked up, so don't judge me. I'm gonna try to go through these different little scenes because and I got my little notes. Y'all know I don't be freestyling. I don't freestyle in the natural. I don't freestyle in the spirit. I be having stuff going on. Okay. All right, so we're going to get into this and we're going to see if I can get these layouts together. Or you can hear me now, Cole? Okay, so this is the beginning of the movie, right? When they were actually in the restaurant because she was going to meet up with the family, right? I want y'all to chime in the chat. Now, be nice. Don't disrespect one another. Okay, but still be real and, you know, be honest with how you feel about it. There's no judgment zone. We just chilling on a sassy Saturday, okay? Okay. All right, so this is the scene where they meet up at the restaurant and that sassy mother, how many put, you know, she was a little sassy, a little flip with the lip, okay? And they were getting ready to introduce what they was purchasing for the mother's birthday, right? So then here's my first question I want y'all to talk to me about right here. All right. Y'all know that was a Rolex, right? You know, we jumping right into it. Now, yes, she was a little flip with the lip. You watched it because of my post, okay? She was a little flip with the lip. I'm going to be nice about the mother. Lisa, we're going to be nice. You know, you could just put, you know, you got to learn how to curve your words. Even, you know, we save, but we can still get our little point across. Like my new little curse word is Blaisdell. When I go, what in the Blaisdell is going on? Then you can just pick whatever other curse words you want. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm cussing. When I say, what in the Blaisdell is going on? So anyway, just briefly, he had lost his job. He was in a rehab or whatever. She was holding the fort down. I guess when he did have money, he was doing a little something because she was like, how did you buy the Rolex? He said, I sold the baby grand piano. You know, I'm adding on. You did what? So first, how many of y'all like me thought that he actually took the money out of their bank account? That's really what I thought, Sheila. I thought, yeah, Frosted Flakes. That's how we talk. That's how we get down. So I really thought from the beginning, how many of like y'all? I agree with you, Cole. She's an exceptional actress. It was good. He sold a piano. So to buy his mother the Rolex. So I want to talk about this woman that they chose to be their mother of two young men. They were prominent, you know, they made success throughout their little careers or whatever. But to me, and it's just me, Michelle, I think they was a little weak. You know what I'm saying? They never show who their father was. See, I got a creative imagination. I'm like, well, I wonder who the devil their father was and what happened to him. They need to do a part 2 because we need to find out how did they get raised by their mother, you know, who was cuckoo. Obviously, she was a little off. Right. So the little Rolex thing kind of threw me off. Right. And then the next part, Y'all can write in the chat if you want to. If you want me to slow down, tell me to slow down. We ain't gonna be here all night. This was the part of the movie that took me out, right? I was like, that's a long ride home. You ever been in a relationship with somebody and something crazy happened in public? Now, what I don't believe in women that disrespect a man in public. I don't believe in that. I just don't believe in that. I really don't believe in the man disrespecting his woman in public either. But baby, that would have been a long ride home. Somebody talk to me tonight. That would have been a long ride. Hey, Wesley, a long ride home. She was like this, when you lean over to the other side, when you lean over to the other side of the window, there's a whole bunch of space between you and your person that you're with, and you're like, I don't even want to talk about this. This is some crazy stuff that's going on, Michelle. Oh God, see, Lisa going too far. We ain't even get to the bedroom part yet. Lee, December. We didn't get there yet. She born in December. She crazy like I am. So let's name the characters. How many of y'all remember the names of the characters? So we got Cal, we got Mia. Is it Mia? Then we got Maddie, we got Jimmy, we got Zaire. Anybody else we missing? Hey, Eric. All right, so this was a long ride home. Okay, this would have been a long ride home for me. All right. And I like her because she cool. She took her time and she chose the words that she wanted to speak. Some of us speak a little bit too fast and out of turn. But her mind, she had a whole bunch of paragraphs going on in her mind. She had a whole bunch of chapters going on in her mind, but it never came out of her mouth. One thing about movies that I like to learn stuff from the movie, even while I'm enjoying the movie. And then, as you can see, I preview the whole thing and go back and I get certain things from it. Hey, Nat. And I apply it to my life, or whether I was worse or rough, whether I can relate or whether I would have did something different, or what can I pull from it. So that's what I want us to do. And that's what I want y'all to do in the chat tonight about this Good Right movie. How many of y'all think that it was one of the best movies that he did? Is this, how do y'all feel about that? Is this one of the best movies that he did? Because look at her face, how she looking at him like, oh my God, what's the next one? Now, let's get ready for the steam. Y'all ready for the steam? Why would they plot on a lawyer, the natural investigators? That, okay. All right, Cole. All right. So this part right here, let's see if I can, yeah. This part right here, I really, really enjoyed because she was brave enough, right, to go to the loft. Now, his first excuse was, listen, I don't want to come to the office, because she had this bougie uptown Fifth Avenue office type atmosphere, and the paparazzi was everywhere. Obviously, he was a very, very famous, infamous artist coming up and, just doing great things. So to me, he already had a plan. You know what I'm saying? He already had a plan out the gate. And he had already done his work of investigation, not only on her professionally, but I think that he was attracted to her before he told the restaurant owner to get her to defend him. That's just me. Y'all let me know how y'all think about that in the chat. And then I was like, Miss, your little clothes ain't professional to be going to nobody's loft. Michelle, but he did good. When I watched the clothes that she wore while she was supposed to be working, and to me, her clothes wasn't professional enough to signify work and work alone. Y'all know I got a picture of homeboy, right? But this elevator was a little tricky. The elevator was a little tricky, Sheila. What you think about that elevator? Hey, Mona. His homework was definitely done. Come on, Sheila. See, one of y'all should have came on a co-host with me tonight. Yo, these men, a real man, they gonna do their homework on us. And if you wise young lady, you gonna do your homework on homeboy as well. Okay? Do a little study on boo boo. Okay? Get to know what's up, what's up. You can learn a lot from these little movies. Right? So how about the song that they put? Walk on by. Dun 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 dun. Walk on. I said she need to be listening to this music. Cause this was what she should have did. She'd have kept on stepping. I can't get nobody to agree with me. She should have walked on by, Sheila, if she knew what she was getting ready to get her little self into. Okay, that was the song that was actually playing. Now look at the art. It looks like a greenish. It looks greenish right there. Now that art right there is a little tricky. That ought to tell you something about homeboy right there. But I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. But that artwork, do y'all remember any of these quotes? Because I wrote some of them down. Yes, I did. You know I do homework. Yes, I do. Okay, what's next? All right, there it is. Now, she had a warning. Poor thing. They preyed on her weakness. She was set up all the way around. Charisma, that's them young people. She trying to give us all of the tea in the front. Hey, Angela. It was a setup out the gate. So Angela and Charisma say that this was a setup out the gate. Yes, it was. But I believe that that's why I like dialogues like this. I'm thinking about doing something futuristic. I'm gonna tell y'all about my idea that I got from this, Angela. I believe that he had a plan. I believe that the mother, along with the eldest son, had a plan. The one that wanted to be the mayor, and he was already a district attorney or something like that, and he was married to the weak woman. We're gonna get into that. And I believe that Mea was already frustrated. See, when you're already frustrated, the enemy knows what to put towards you so that you can respond, right, out of turn to that frustration. She was weak. It was a setup because she was set up about her marriage. See, I just said that. I just believe that prior to us telling us everything, of course, they couldn't, right? But I think that there was challenges there even before he lost his job and was in rehab. He had a little issues going on. And I'm quite sure that if we dug a little deeper in there in our creative imaginations, that we can figure out that there was a whole bunch of stuff that had been happening probably a couple of years prior to it getting to that point where it got so bad. Now look at this photo, right? This is a photo where this is the first setup to me. First, it was the elevator and having her come up through there because he didn't want her to come through the stairs, right? And secondly, the elevator tells you what? Tell me what y'all think about the elevator. What message does the elevator signify? Because there was a lot of creaking going on with that elevator. And then watch this. He was in control of all of the movement. So when she pressed a button, it's not going to move until he sends the elevator down. Now she could come up, but she couldn't go down. I'm going to leave that alone. Charisma said, yeah, control. And you got to be careful because some of us, let's just be honest, we're attracted to people that have enough power. Let me get in y'all face. That got enough power and authority. Yeah, I said it. Some of us are attracted to control. What happens is you like it a little bit, then it gets a little out of control. The control gets a little out of control and it heightens up, right? And to the next measure where it becomes manipulation, and then you're not attracted to the manipulation anymore. Oh, y'all don't know I know stuff about relationships? Huh? Huh? Y'all don't know I know a whole bunch of baby, don't let this anointing fool you. I know a little something, something. Okay, so we gotta be careful, and that's on both sides because a woman still has that same power, okay, and influence that a man does. The male, just actually use it a little bit more than some of us females. I just turned the corner right there. Out the gate, the what does the elevator represent? Somebody talk to me. Eric put that's a spirit. Yes, it is a spirit, but sometimes we like those spirits. Check those insecurities. I like that. Sadly, to admit, a lot of women would miss the signs and engage with them also. Yeah, because it's sexy. Let's tell the truth. Come on, it's sexy when wearing the drawers becoming wearing the pants. Come on, Cole. I know you would stir it up. We allow our weaknesses to make us ignore the red flags. It wasn't even too many red flags yet, but the first red flag was the old man that approached her that owned the restaurant, right? Now, when Zaire already told the old man, who I believe he had in his pocket some kind of way, they was linked up and synced up together. He probably met a whole bunch of women at that restaurant. And Pop, I don't want to give it away because we're going to go get down there. But the restaurant owner plays a significant role as well. See, this is why I don't watch TV because I be going deep. Okay. That was the other one and how he was speaking to her. Now, let's tell the truth. When we're going to get into that a little bit later. He said something to her and I jumped to attention. I was like, wait a minute. That's a little authority right there. Okay, that's a little authority. I don't know about you, but I don't like no soft tone, man. Hey, Jill, come over here. Man, put some bass in there. Come on, this grown folk talk tonight. All right. Put a little bit of bass in there. Okay. Come here, girl. Yeah, you put a little bass in there. Don't let me have a little bit more bass than you. Like we live in that time span now where all the men are sopranos. I can't do the soprano. I need a little bass up in there. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, and I don't. Charisma's up here. She know I don't watch TV. She bought me a TV. Child, I still got the same TV. That's how much I don't watch TV. Okay, but when I do, I do. All right, and this is good, right? So, okay, let's get into it. Is this man fine or what? Don't judge me. I'm telling you, this is no judgment zone night. The black man is fine. I was like, who chose this actor? I see how you looking at me. I hear you laughing. I don't care. The man look good. Now, some of y'all might not think it might not be your cup of coffee. But when I go and buy coffee, I tell them, yo, check this out. I don't want no whole bunch of milk in the coffee. Make the coffee look like me. I want it deep, dark, and delicious. Huh? Oh, this is big people talk tonight. Big people talk tonight. Make the coffee deep, dark, and delicious. If you put too much cream in there, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. If there's a cure for this, I don't need it. I don't need it. Y'all don't know nothing about that. So I got some witnesses in here. Charisma says, yes, he's definitely got the goods. Charisma going too far tonight. I said, ain't he fine? I ain't talking about the goods yet. Rizma. Chef Cell said he's fine. Angela said, come on here, that part. Julia, she agrees he's fine and sexy. I ain't saying him. Ooh. Black meat like my dark like my chicken. I'm not messing with you, Cole. My eyes are open. Good night. I'm telling you, I was like, hold the line, player from the Himalayas. This man is fine. So watch this. On this thing, he never turned around. I was like, yo, he got game. His game is tight. Now, let's be honest. How many of y'all are attracted to just a little bit of game? You got to have a little bit of game. This a part of me y'all never saw before, right? I know, I know. Oh, my daughter's up here. Hey, Key. How many of y'all are attracted to a little game? Gotta have a. Oh, my other sister's up here. Hey, Al. You should have been up here hosting with me. Oh, this would have been tight. All right, Pastor, you better sing that Diana Ross. You know, I used to think I was Diana Ross, right? All right, that's for another day. Okay, but anyway, he's fine, right? He's confident. I don't think that he's cocky. I just think that he's extremely confident. He's assured, right? He never turns around. He's talking to her and she's looking at what he's doing, right? So he's pulling her in already. I mean, and when I say he's pulling her in, he's pulling her in. Let's move on. Let's move on. I got a good way to go here. Y'all remember to see. There go that lady. That's some of y'all dealing with that as a mother-in-law. How many of y'all like her? She did play her part. Okay. Yes, you should watch it first, Latanya, because we gonna mess you up talking junk, because we talking junk now. We talking junk. Elle, you using my voice tonight? Thank you. She was a mess, but she played her part though. We got to give it up for the pink girl. The pink girl, she played her part. Oh, Valerie called her heifer. Doggone heifer. Use a heifer. She played her part though. We got to give it to the pink girl. Woo! For the pink girl. You know, I call them the pink people, right? Here goes Smooth. Okay, y'all know who that is. That's Smooth. How y'all feel about him? He played his part. She did. She played a part. That's I think, what is his name, y'all? Maddie? I can't remember his name. Somebody tell me his name. I don't think I wrote down his name. I was so mad with him. Does anybody remember Zaire's last name? Because she kept calling him by his last name. She played it well, right? She did. We got to give her a little kudos. She did a little something, even though we don't like you, miss. All right. All right. This is the next character. I don't know if y'all remember these scenes, but I tried to get now, wait a minute. This right here is yield not to temptation for yielding to sin, right? I was like, now, homeboy, your face, this is my bishop used to tell me, your face is a whole paragraph. Now, that picture right there is a whole paragraph, okay? What y'all think about that photo right there? Valerie Lee, I'm loving you tonight. You said I was bad at him. For yielding is sin. You just don't even go past that part of the song. Yield not to temptation. When I see somebody deep, dark, and delicious like that, and they got a whole paragraph on their face, and that's a whole chapter right there, baby, I start praying for myself. For real. I start praying for myself, huh? He had a chapter written already. Yo, I'm telling you, Lee, sir, a whole chapter. I'm like, dog, the blood. I couldn't take this case because there's no way that I could be serious. I'm talking about if I didn't have the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost is my keeper. Huh? Yes, he is. Because if I didn't have the Holy Ghost, some people would be in trouble right now. Yes. Some of y'all are aggressive. Don't try to act like you're not. That's the look is why she gave in. Yeah, that's just one look. Dun, dun, dun. That's all it took. Yeah, just one look. That look right there is the devil. Yes. That look right there is shoop, shoop, shooby doo. That beard, he looked like he smelled. You know what? I'm not reading this mess out loud. She said it was mango butter. Good God, from a burning bush. Oh, God. Look at that look. This African American got two earrings in. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's go. So let's go to this part here. So this is the part that was her friend Jimmy, right? And when she and Jimmy were actually going through the evidence that was, presented about him, and this was they was talking about his sexual proclivities. Oh boy, somebody shout, oh boy, oh boy. And when they was reading it off, I was like, oh my God, choking. I guess that's this new stuff that y'all doing out here. I'm celibate. So, I'm like, what is all of this sick stuff that's going on out here? Somebody need to talk to me about this stuff because I was getting nervous at 3 o'clock in the morning. I sleep with my Bibles now, thank you, Jesus. Some of y'all don't, but I sleeps with my Bibles, honey. Yes, I do. But yeah, proclivities. But charisma, I want to know why in the Blaisdell did you have to put it in all caps? Huh? 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 That's what I want to know. Why? Okay, so let me see that I write down any notes about that. Yeah, choking, yoking, deep calleth unto the deep. He's kinky and he loves pain. Wait a minute. Wait, I don't know what's up with that choking. Listen, I'm a counselor, but I ain't that kind of counselor. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know nothing about all this choking and yoking. Okay, in the deep, they said that he don't worry, I'm gonna take this live down so y'all don't gotta worry about people reading your comments and all that. Whoever miss it, that's it. So anyway, because this is grown-ups talk and we ain't gonna be letting people go back behind it. Did y'all see what they was talking? Shut up! We're just having fun. This grown-up stuff. Come in the old shop. We go to altar in the morning. So anyway, when Jimmy, the PI, private investigation, was reading, and he was, she said, the deeper that he went, the more the girl liked it. Oh, wait a minute. The deep call it unto deep. See, now, Ebony, I know what it's called. I just didn't want to name it. Name it. A little kinky. I'm old, so they called it a little kinky. Angela, it's a little kinky. But when they went to describing, let's go back to this. When they said that her skull was cracked open, I said, wait a minute. Is Zaire capable of cracking somebody's skull? I mean, here's the part that took me out, right? I said, it's funny how people, let me get in your face. It's funny how people can paint a picture about something that they want to make it look like you really did. Cracked open the skull where the blood was seeping down. I said, what? Who could be he too fine to be that brutal? But some of these fine guys, y'all better be careful out here in these streets. Yeah. It's them fine guys. You better go get one that look like Mr. Ed and work on them a little bit. Yeah. Because these fine guys that's a little crazy. Yeah, I said it. Baby, they a little touched and not by no angel. Yes, I said it. Yes. They will have you jammed up, hemmed up, pinned up, yoked up, choked up, and kinked up. Huh? Knotted up, twisted up. Huh? I'm trying to tell you now. You got to be careful with them that look too good. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on. I like y'all. So anyway, this was the part where he was getting ready to leave. Now he was like, where's the stairs? Because I'm not going on the elevator. I got so tickled when he was like, which way is the stairs? Because even homegirl didn't look, homegirl didn't pay attention. She kept getting on that elevator, Michelle. The PI, the private eye, was like, show me the stairs. What's up? Because I'm not getting on that crank control, spirit-filled, demonic elevator. He didn't trust it at all. He did not trust that at all. Valerie said he have you locked up too, crazy as a June bug. Please don't make me. So anyway, this was what's going on right afterwards. I believe this is the scene where he was after she went to meet the PI downstairs, when he took the stairs and they was conversing and comparing, and she came back upstairs looking for him. Zaire, wait a minute. And he was out, I guess, on his deck, or looked like the roof. Since it was a loft, then I know that that was on the same level, and he was out there smoking weed or whatever he was doing, and she went out there. But she didn't. To me, she didn't go out there as an attorney. She went out there as a girl. Anybody agree with me? She went out there as a lady. She didn't go out there as no attorney. She ain't fooling me. She ain't fooling me. She didn't go out there for that. By then, she's already attracted to him, right? Now, this is when he said, "Let me take you outside." I mean, downstairs. He says, "I'll drive you," and he got on that daggone motorcycle. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that motorcycle when he started talking junk to her, and she was like, "How do you think I'm supposed to ride it?" He was like, "Move your skirt over." I said, "This nigga here, move your skirt over." He was like, You ain't down with that? Like you ain't never done that like that before? He always had a sweet comeback though. Let's be real. And she wasn't used to him talking to her. She wasn't used to a man talking to her like that. Junebug from I'm gonna get you sucker. You know what? I'm done. A little girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like that, L. I like that. I like that. So would you guys ride on a motorcycle with a skirt on? He said, pull it up. See, when I used to wear dresses, I grew up in a household where I couldn't wear pants until I was a teenager. And when I wanted to do certain activities, I would tie up my skirt like a culotte. What? Yes. Yeah, I couldn't wear pants. Pants was pertaining to a man. I grew up in that kind of household until I was in my teens, early teens. But okay, I got some yeses. I got a no. I love charisma. Now I've done it. Yeah, yeah. So that motorcycle, he was like, I got a car too. She was like, by the time he got his car, she had already called the Uber. She said, the Uber's gonna be here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like, good night. She playing. She played too much. She playing too much. She was attracted to him at the beginning when he picked her up. When he picked up her phone. Yes. Thank you, Cole. Remember when he picked up the phone? He said, put your number in here. And she looked. You can leave my number with you can leave your number with my secretary. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That didn't do nothing but turn him on. So, ladies, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful how you respond to Jim Bob. Because that didn't do nothing. This man was determined to get what he wanted. And that's really what I want to convey to. I wish some other people was on here because these men now, they don't know how to go get what they want. Listen, a real man, if it takes this ninja 2 years, he'll do whatever he got to do to get you. If he wants you, he'll wait you out. Do I got any amens? A real man will wait you out. You could be locked up in something right now, and he already making plans for when you get unlocked and unleashed, and how he's gonna scoop you up and bring you over. Take me over to my place. He already got plans. I had a man tell me one time, I don't care how long it take me. I don't care what it's gonna cost me. I'm gonna have you in my life. Y'all ain't heard no real men like that? Girl, please. They don't make charisma. They make them like that. We gotta talk. You just gotta know the right people to hook you up with the right people. Oh, baby, they out there. Take it from Mama Jill. Baby, they out there. And fun. And got a little bit of dough. And some of them got a little bit anointed, a little oily too. Oh, yes, they still making Rizbar. You don't know this side of Mama Jill. You don't know, little something. I know, little something. I know, some people. Look, well, where they at, ma'am? Okay, Angela, I'm gonna bust your bubble. You met one of them, and that one's still single and oily. Good God. Okay, let me move on. Y'all just got y'all young girls, y'all young women. I'm sorry, no disrespect. Y'all gotta know where to look. Y'all keep looking at the wrong things. So anyway, the motorcycle ministry. No, I'm good. All right. I was waiting to get here. I need somebody to put a paintbrush in the chat. Now, here's what's gonna tick me off. Y'all know I was going to say something else. I better not see nobody preaching about this paintbrush. Yo, if somebody is preaching about this paintbrush, stick your finger up, get up, and walk out. Because this ain't nothing to preach about. Paintbrush. He fine, right? In what? Police. Child, y'all. Hey, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Know when to run. Ebony, I want you to get off. I want you to get off my live right now. You and Michelle and Julia. Yo, this paintbrush ministry. I was like, wait a minute. He was like, have a seat. Wait a minute, homeboy. She just sat on down and he put his hand over her hand and started. Wait a minute. We making little curves. And what color is this? I would have said purple. That's why I put on purple tonight. It's purple. We could make it blue. Don't you need some blue charisma? Blue and what makes purple? I think it's blue and red makes purple. Everybody else scared to type now. Y'all know this was the best part of the movie. Huh? Valerie came out. Paintbrush. Look, this would have been a good sip and paint. Paint and sip or whatever you. Yo, this foolishness right here. I was like, who's doing all of this writing? Charisma, we got to look and check out the credits and see who wrote what scenes and carrying on. Because let me tell you. She said, so we just going to skip over how the clear girls stopped. No, we're not there yet. This is still at the beginning. No, we're not there yet. I got that. We believe it or not, this is still at the beginning. Angela, slow down. Valerie Lee said, no sipping paint. Thank you, Cole. I thank you for being respectful, but you know, me and you gonna chop it up. You and I rather hate when people, you and me. Charisma. All right. Let's take an offer for charisma. Come on, chop it up, clap it up. She said, that's when the devil won, right there. That was the winning. This is the winning part of the entire movie right here. Come, that's why she the prophet. Prophet. This is when the devil won. Trapped her like a sinner in church. Good God from a burning bush. Hey, Newsom, happy birthday. I love you too, honey. I love you. No, we talking about the movie. That's all we doing. We talking about the movie. He touched her without touching her. That was his trap he used in all his women. Oh, JD. When you listen to all of the outlines of each woman that he had been with, just like JD just said, that's further on down where he was talking to the other lady that owned the Galleria that showed him the ropes. But if you listen to all of the lines and then you start putting them all together, that's how you come up with that aspect. No, I'm going photo by photo. If you notice, photo is going through the whole movie. I didn't want to jump past and just be disrespectful to other people. But this is, I need y'all to screenshot that and post it. Screenshot that and post it. Let me make it big. How do you make it big? Yeah. Screenshot that and post it. Oh God. I'm trying to get this thing back. Hold on, y'all. I don't want this. Okay, here we go. This right here. This right here. Blessings, Bishop. We cutting up. You might not want to be on here if you didn't watch the movie. The Entanglement Starter Kit. Oh, my sisters on Shayla. Somebody give it up for Shayla. You got these prophets are carrying on tonight. You got Prophet Charisma. You got Prophet Shayla. Shayla said it was the entanglement. JD, you got to do something with that. JD, she said that was the entanglement starters kit. I might have to sell those. to married couples. JD. Bishop Stanley. Yo, I might have to sell me a couple of entanglement startup kits. You know, that girl from RHOA, Real House of Atlanta, she has all that in her store. But I think I might have to sell these at the convention. That's your fault, Shayla. I'm getting ready to get rich off of that one. JD, we got to come up with a brainstorm. It was when she felt heard about to express herself and the protection of a man. Shut up, JD. We trying to stay safe. With that starter kit. Yes, not Portia. No, not Portia, sweetheart. It's the other lady. You know they be cutting up at the convention. I mean, I'm safe. I don't be cutting up and I go to my room by myself. That's how she got entangled. Shut up, JD. Mr. Joseph Daniels. That's my son, y'all. Yeah, Candy. Thank you, Angela. So anyway, I couldn't wait till we got to this part. Let's move on because y'all going in about this paintbrush and this blue. My God, good God from a burning bush. This devil here looks like Teddy Pendergrass. Does anybody? This entanglement right here looks like Teddy Pendergrass. His face has such definition till it leaves you in a pause in what he's thinking extra outside of what he's saying. So ladies, be careful of that. Those men that have that distinguished flair about them in their countenance, if you will. That could be a little dangerous. Not dangerous, dangerous. Light a candle. Dum, dum. Boom, 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 boom. And then he got, look at that look. Look at that look. Look at the look on this devil worshiper's face. Baby, you in trouble. That's what you are. Run. Run. James, don't come on here acting up. He talking about he got all he need from the paintbrush and the motorcycle. Yeah, because those two go together with that entanglement kit that Shayla was talking about. He comes in many forms, not just from a serpent, huh? Yes. Let the church say yeah. But this doggone man right here, my God from Zion. All right. So this is the part where she supposedly got no, this is the part where he got a little ticked off. They got in the elevator. Listen, that elevator wears me out. Okay, that elevator got a whole spirit on it, and they're going downstairs, and this is where she began to follow him. I was waiting to get to this part. She began to follow him. She was really supposed to be going all the way on her way home. That smirk, right, JD? That smirk on his face is, yo, this the setup. Okay, now if you're supposed to be getting in your car and going home, and he says he going to dance so he can let off some steam, I want to know why in the Blaisdell did you follow him? Right? You follow him down into a deep talk. This is where she got hooked, right? Because watch this, JD. Her imagination is going all different kinds of places now. Okay. So he's opening her up to some things that she probably thought about, never seen before, intrigued by it. And Elle said, follow the crumbs, boo. Follow the crumbs. Get off my live, Elle. Elle, get up. That's Lorraine, y'all. Get off my live. She said, follow the crumbs, boo. He was sure sprinkling out them crumbs, wasn't he? Was he sprinkling those crumbs? Devil, devil, devil. As soon as I saw that red, Charisma, when she kept following him and he knew it. Remember, when he was sitting at the easel painting and he knew she was behind him, he never looked up at her, right? So his energy is what I call magnetic. So he knows how to pull you in. The enemy knows how to pull you in without even looking at you. Right? One of the most sexiest things can be when somebody ignores you, but you know they're not ignoring you, but it seems like they're ignoring you, but you want the attention, and you know that you kind of got the attention, but they playing a little hard to get a little something, something. And this is what this fool right here is, a master at what he's doing. He's definitely a master at what he's doing, Bridget. So she was following the crumbs. Yeah, I say it was more than imagination. It was her curiosity. Curiosity got the cat, though. That's how the cat got caught, with curiosity. Killed the cat. I'm old, though. That's what we say. So he going down the steps, okay? Remember that part, y'all. He's going down the steps, and then she going down the steps too, with her church outfit on and her long right. And then let's go to the next one. I like this one. That's the one that killed me right there. They had two pink people in there, y'all. They had two pink people in there. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. They had two pink people in there. He's fine though. Look, he got little abs little going on right there. He like a little manicure. Wait a minute, player. Wait a minute. She was dressed, right? She was dressed. She was slayed, right? So now he approaches her, and she, of course, she's not interested. She's looking for who, but he's moving around. Of course, I'm not going to put all of that up there. Y'all got to remember the parts, because, I do have to remember who I am. All right. And so that was the cutest thing that I could put up there. Y'all know what else was going on during that time. And that's when she got home. Right. And I want to get to this part, because I don't know about no man sitting home playing video games and then got that lady on the screen that his mother introduced him to, and he's sitting there. What? She spoke and everything when she came home. They could have been in the bending ministry that night, because she had been through a lot. Charisma. She should have been in the bending ministry, Bridget. Bridget is married. She should have been in the bending ministry. Okay. She was all moody or whatever and steamy, and he on there grinning with a headset. That's his real wife on game. Okay. Well, I don't watch TV, so I don't know nothing about all of that. Thank you, JD. No, We don't tell us. I close my eyes on that part. Shut up, Cole. The level of disrespect that the men in this movie had for women. Well, if you don't respect yourself, men are gonna disrespect you. Okay, so let's talk about that. All right, because I don't. Everybody always talk like that. I never had that problem. My no is a no. My yes is a yes. My maybe. If I say maybe, then it's closer to a no. See, let me teach you something. When your no is a no, you stand like a Duragorn soldier. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait. Anyway, all right. So you can't say no and push forward. No. What the heck is that? That's a yes. There's two different languages. Men speak one language, women we speak another language. Let your yay be yay and your no be no. Y'all been playing them games since y'all was on the playground. My no means no. If I say I'm gonna punch you in the face, I punches you in the face. We don't wait. If you touch me, I'm knocking you out. So I don't have nobody touching me out of turn or pushing up on me. I never had those problems. You know why? Because I respect me and I respect you, and I need you to respect our space. So you got to teach. You got to learn that from from when you were little. Okay, y'all got to stop that. No, and you pushing your breast towards his chest. What the heck is that? That means yes to home bucket. No is no. Back up off me. And don't be rubbing the center of my hand. You shaking my hand and you rubbing the center. What is you doing? Get off of me. Nasty. No, y'all be talking about, stop. Ain't no he. No, we don't he. Let your stop be stop for real. Unless he's your man, then that's different. Then you play a little game, ask Bridget and them. I can't talk about what I know. No, don't rub that booty on him. Stop that, y'all church and y'all church women, y'all know y'all top heavy. You with Polly and Esther, okay? You got Polly and Esther, and you pushing her. Praise the Lord. Ain't no praise the Lord, baby. He's getting ready to praise you and put the Lord to the side. Y'all got to stop playing these reindeer games with these men. Okay, just cut it out. All right, I'm trying to help you. Y'all ain't tagging and sharing, but that's all right. I'm trying to help you out. Okay, trying to help you out. So anyway, I don't like people to stay home and play video games. Okay, he would have had to go clean cars. He would have had to do something. Go do something. Okay, let's go. Let's move on. So remember, this is when she came home from situation. This is the PI when he called to give her some information that made her see. I want somebody to talk to me. Where JD at? Somebody talk to me about this guy's character, because I think that he was actually in love with her. Remember, he sent her this video of her husband actually being at the hotel. Y'all remember that part? Do y'all remember this? Oh, okay. Okay, Charisma. All right, so y'all remember this part? And this is when she was like, well, this is where most of people mess up at. Oh, well, since he doing it, I'm doing it. No. Somebody spell that. No. No, ain't no monkey see, monkey do. This is your body. We don't monkey see and monkey do. You gonna be the monkey. Okay? But he was doing it. I don't care what he's doing, pumpkin schmumpkin. I'm not doing what he's doing. I'm not a man. My body ain't made up like no man. No. Don't do what he does. Don't do what she does. Just because this one is might be cheating and you go cheating. Just because this one is drinking and you start drinking. Just because he went out, now you go out. This tit for tat stuff, y'all got to cut that out. That's another playground. mentality. You learn that mess on the playground. Tit for tat. Yes, he was cheating, but she ain't got to cheat. And they didn't show us him cheating. They showed us her cheating. Right? But either way, my point is don't do tit for tat. That's going to mess you up. That's why we can't let our emotions dictate our actions. And I like that, JD. Everything ain't as it appears. And that's what the enemy used against her, right? When the PI sent her that information, remember, we're going to find out what that really meant later on in the movie. But when we was watching it at that moment, some of y'all went and swayed with her because you didn't know that it wasn't what it actually was. Okay. It actually was something else. Right. And that's what JD is expressing on here as well. Right. I like y'all. We gotta do a movie review night with some beverages. This is the part that Angela skipped to this part. Angela, you wanna narrate right quick, Angela? Angela, I'm to your part, Angela. Of course, I'm not gonna show that other stuff. But I'm to Angela's part. So, Angela, we're waiting for you to narrate, please. The devil used the PI against her. Thank you, JD. That I believe that he was so attracted to her that he was trying to get her to allure her away from her husband. They had been childhood friends. I think that he always had a little something for her because he kept saying it all throughout the movie that I'm always going to be here for you. And then they kept doing them church hugs. Yeah, with the rubbing up, and he always was there to console her. Anything that he could do to wrap his arms around her. So I'm with you on that one, JD. A hot ghetto mess. Okay, so this was the part when she got out the car after she had seen what the PI had sent her, and she went back upstairs. Now, she already knew that he was with the pink girl, right? She already knew because he had introduced them. Boom, boom. So when she comes back upstairs, she's watching this nonsense. I'm like, what's going on in this world right here? Listen, I'm older. I don't get it. Well, even if I was young, I wouldn't get it because I'm like, this is some nonsense. This right here is the devil. Okay? Like, I don't want to judge because I said there's no judgment zone, but that was the complete turnoff for me. Thank you, Rizma. Rizma was like, he liked her. Yeah, the PI guy, he liked her. He had it bad for her. When the clear girl came in and introduced herself, he was like, no need. She's not staying. Yeah, remember that? Y'all remember the good parts. And when she came back, but watch this, he's looking because he knew she was going to come back. It was just something about him and his confidence. He knew that he could get her to come back into that loft. The loft was the trick. The loft had a spirit on it. Okay. And here's the part where she began to exchange saliva with him. Right? Now, here's the part that I like. All right. What y'all think about this part? So this is the part where got that nasty shut up. Charisma gonna make me holler here. Here's the part that I like, right? So after she kissed him, right? And she snaps into herself and she was like, no, I can't do this. This is out of who I am. His brain, y'all gotta be careful about these daggone men folk, right? His brain was like, I gotta get her adrenaline high enough to follow through on what I know I can get her to do and bring out of her. Right? So he gets up, he throws on something real fast, he gives her her jacket, right? Put this on. Let me take you for a ride. JD, you want to narrate on that? The elevator caught her in the game. She loved that elevator. The den of lust. Yes, that's why he demanded. He commanded that because he knew that control spirit was there. Now, y'all ain't saying nothing about him passing her that jacket, but Lisa, that jacket was very important, right? Because he knew that she would run out as usual, and come to her senses, and he wouldn't have got what he wanted. The act wouldn't have been completed. So he brainstormed quickly into the next phase of his manipulation. And she fell for a hook, line, and sinker, right? Because the speed of the motorcycle, then you being wrapped around him, excuse me, brings up your adrenaline, right? Then he brings her back to the daggone elevator. She fell for it. She fell for it. She fell for it. I was like, oh my God. So that was a good scene. I like that scene. It spoke volumes, right? And so now watch what he does. He never puts his clothes on, right? He never puts his clothes on right there. But she got her jacket on. So that tells you a lot right there. Okay? That tells you a lot right there. Am I plucking this movie apart, y'all? All right, so that's when they was look at her face and look at his face. What y'all see? Look at his face and look at her face. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Look at her face and then look at his face. Y'all ain't typing. Y'all tired? Let me speed through the movie. Y'all tired? I don't want y'all to be tired. Somebody tell me what you see in their faces. I like this photo right here. And it seemed like they got the same earring. All right. What about that? Anticipation. I got you now. What about this? They was in a days in unity. Yes, they was. But watch this. When it happens like that, JD, let me go back to it. When it happens like that, JD, what I like is he's never looking at her. This is such a this is such a level of control. This is such a level of control that he can pull her in like this without even looking at her. So that tells you about frequencies and energies that Christians say, oh, you shouldn't use those terminology. Hey, dummy, you better name it and claim it for real and identify it for what it really is. Those are spirits, energies. Energies are real. Frequencies are real. You can't ignore them. That's how you get yourself in trouble. Ebony's right. She did. Lisa, get off my live. Lisa, get off my live, please. Oh no, Bishop, you got to get off here, Bishop Keith Wright. How you doing, Bishop? We've not behaving tonight. You got to respect the men of God. Bishop Wright, we're not behaving tonight. Maybe tomorrow night I'll prophesy. Yeah. All right, y'all. So y'all ready for the next one? Blessings to you, man of God. All right. So y'all remember this scene, right? So here go the next one. So after he get her hyped, right? And he get her, look at his eyes, the devil all in his eyes. She got the devil in her eyes too. Y'all better look at this photo. Stop playing. Okay, that's the next one. So they wind up in where's Shayla? They wind up with Shayla's entanglement kit. They wind up in this entanglement kit. I can't leave that up there too long, right? They're gonna wind up with Shayla's entanglement kit. Thank you. I love you too, Bishop. I'm just having a good time. I appreciate you. Thank you. See there, that was so nice. Amen. Y'all know I don't cut up like this, but I like it. JD, where's Shayla at? Where's the prophets at? Where's Charisma and Shayla and Bridget? All the prophets is hiding somewhere. They gone now. They was typing earlier, Lisa, right? Oh, but that scene right there was steamy. Let's just use that. It was a little steamy. It left a lot for the imagination. Charisma, shut up. And she put it in the caps. I'm here. We're not talking about no moves, Lisa. It's 9 o'clock on a Sunday night, and most of y'all single. What we talking about? No, you will not blame me. You will not get me in trouble with no Holy Ghost. We're just having grown folk talk. We're having fun, but we can't. I can't go too far. You might need to go do that when I get off here. I'm not gonna allow you to do that on here with me. I'm sorry. Certain things I just won't indulge in because you leave the window open, you leave the gate open, you leave the door open for the enemy. When we get off of here, trust me, he gonna come for you. All right, so certain things never entertain. Okay, never entertain certain things. Okay, I like to cut up, but you know me, I go in and out. Loose that paint scene. JD can do that because he's married. He and Bridget, they're married. So they can watch stuff like that and they good. They are good. Amen. They good. So anyway, let's get back to the movie. So this scene here was when she decided to quit again, and she's bringing in the box of files and all of this stuff. I don't know how she got no files because she wasn't working. Did y'all hear me? That's right. I'm not. It's a spirit on that paint. Yes, it is. It's a whole spirit on there. Okay, I could teach you a thing or two about that. Okay. Yep. You and your wife can do that. I can give y'all some little. I counsel married couples, so I'm pretty good at what I do. I save marriages. One of the couples that the Lord allowed me to minister to, woman of God was giving a leave her husband. I got a hold of that tale, and baby, they on almost 30 years now in their marriage. She gets up and tell everybody about it. So I got a little skills. I know what to tell you to do and what not to do and all of that. But you got to be careful, and you can't. Marriage is tricky. You got to stay out of that. You got to stay out of it. Yes, between those two people, that's a covenant. Yeah, you're some married. You gotta be anointed for that. You some a lot of that stuff you got to stay out of. Okay. Okay, I got a question for y'all about Mr. Zaire. What's the best sides of him? Was it his eyes, his mustache, his lips, his skin, his voice, his body, his ears, or that darn toothpick? Write it in the chat. What was the best part or the best side of him? This for the men, the ladies. Was it his voice? Was it his skin? Was it his body? Was it his ears? Was it his voice? Was it his lips? What part? Julia, get off my live. Julia, please. Julia, everybody throw a rock at Julia. Charisma, get a rock and throw all of me. Okay, I'm telling Charisma to throw a rock, and her and Julia are twins. They said all of it. His confidence, his beard, his smile, all the things. You know what? Y'all a mess. y'all is a mess. I'm enjoying y'all tonight. Beard, his swag. Okay. Lisa said we got the everything crew tonight. You know what? We need to have a little circle, all of us, that because it's only a crew of us that he has the juice. Yeah, baby, and it's got sugar in it, no additives. Charisma, it got it ain't got no additives. Oh my God, I had wrote that down, so I wanted to bring that to y'all. Oh yeah, I also put who wants to play in paint, but that was JD. Okay, now who would agree with me that his voice was hypnotic? I'm not talking about the drink because I learned that somebody told me the other day that that was a drink, hypnotic, but was not his voice hypnotic? Blackberry. I can't with charisma. See, I don't know this side of charisma. Charisma don't know this side of me. Oh God, she got me cracking up on all levels. Satan wrapped in his vocals. Yo, his voice is just pure hypnotic, an entanglement all by itself. Yes. Okay. What else? Oh, okay. All right, let's move. So anyway, she was lying one more time about I'm leaving, yada yada. I'm leaving, and there he go now. This is a whole different expression. This is another chapter, right? So then she's talking to the PI and she's crying because now she fell, you know, into temptation. She yielded into sin. All right, y'all remember that she yielded into the sinful situation, and now she's crying to the PI, and he's just waiting to get him another hug. uh, he's sneaky. I don't like sneaky people. I don't like little tricky, little sneaky people like that. And little feel he could get. He just a little happy. Let's talk about that extra makeup. Good night. Good night, Charisma. Good night. BBD. That boy is poison. Oh, that boy is poison. Yeah, so this part right here was a little tricky to me. And so of course he's there, he's consoling her about the situation, and I believe some other things was going on with him when she told him that, confessed that she had actually slept with Zaire, and he made an error about what he sent to her, because she finds out, of course, that um she finds out later on that her husband was actually with the family. He was actually with the family. So, what movie did she play on? Because she needs some acting lessons so that she can switch her character, because she's doing the same character that she did in former movies. Added extra rouge. You saw that, right? Risma with the extra makeup did. I can't remember Carrington. Was it Carrington or something? Have and have nots. Thank you. I love y'all brain. I love y'all brain. Okay, so when she played on the have or the have nots, she literally pitched the same personality, the same aura, countenance, verbiage, boss chick. That's what she pivoted. And I just expected something different. Even the hairstyle or whatever. But here's the good part about that. So that was the negative part. The good part is how about when she confronted Mia and begin to tell her everything that she had experienced in the loft, that this chick had already experienced it as well. But she kept a good poker face, right? She kept a good poker face. Let's keep going because I don't want to keep y'all up all night. I know y'all got stuff to do. But I thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate it. This was the best. I like this photo of her. It's really nice. All right, so that's when she came out here. She held it in as long as she could. She was jelly. I don't think she was lying because Risma, because earlier when he was discussing to Mia about meeting the young lady that owned the gallery, he told her that he actually had encounters with her. That they had some entanglement going along. He said she showed him all of the ropes. Remember, she was an older woman and he was just getting into the game. He was just getting into the business of being a an artist. And they both pitched that she was very affluent or whatever. So I think that she kind of knew. Maybe she didn't experience the same thing, but if you notice when they went to the house, when she went, that's next. When she went to the house, and right after this, and she began to peel off the photos. Remember? And he was downstairs painting. I'm narrating, y'all. He was downstairs painting. And then she was upstairs and he was talking about, hey, babe, how are you? I was like, hey, babe, like, y'all not in no whole relationship. And she began to pull back the layers of all of the different photos and all of that, remember? And then this is when he never looked upstairs. So if you're creative in your imagination, then that means that they had been, doing what they was doing and had cultivated a relationship to whereas he was comfortable because he never turns around and watches her from the beginning. All right. He's always painting and his back is towards her. You do? She had the paintbrush too. I like that answer. She had a paintbrush too. I like that. But I like that photo. That's a good photo. That was a good scene. And then he finally looks upstairs and he sees that she's standing on top of the bed. Y'all can type in the chat. And she's pulling down those layers, but he knows that that last one was going to do the trick, right? Remember that one? Remember that one? Remember that one? Y'all remember that one? Let me see what y'all typing in the chat. Yeah, y'all not typing. Okay. So that part was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this movie. It was really, really good. All right. So what's next? So this is when she confronts him and she's upset and she's steaming and she feels like she's been played and she's just another um she's another loop in his belt, which you should have known that from the beginning when you read. You have to watch it again. We're gonna have some watch parties. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to hook this thing up and have some watch parties and just really chop it up like that. Oh, that's a good narrative. I think he knew she was going to do that. That's interesting. She thought she was the only one. She couldn't have thought she was the only one, Julia, because he told her from the beginning about 3 or 4 women, and then when the PI did an investigation, um there was other women that was involved, and then it was another part where they talked about a couple of women that he had already dealt with. All right, let's get to. Oh, somebody typed something. Hold on. She couldn't because of the nature of his proclivities. Well, we killing that word tonight, right? Proclivities. Oh God. All right, there go another one of those expressions. Yo, homeboy look like Teddy Pendergrass. I don't care what y'all say. Right? So here go this elevator ministry. See, this elevator ministry is taking me out. Why she never took the stairs? I just don't get it. Why she never took the stairs? She keep getting in this darn elevator. This elevator ministry is wearing me out. And then she goes, push the button, push the button. He pushed the button, all right. I'm gonna leave that alone in case there's some safe people on here. I'm not safe tonight. So this is when they get to the house and the manipulating elder brother begins to whisper in the ear of the younger brother, which is her husband, and he begins to tell him what he knows about her, right? But then they don't know about him and what he's doing, and the fight breaks out, and she confesses that she actually slept with the fine guy, with the fine guy. Right? So we want to talk about this girl right here. We want to talk about this Sister Sledge right here. Her. We want to talk about her right there. She's a mess. She's a mess. The whole room is a hotmess.com. Okay? Yeah, hotmess.com, y'all. I'm telling you, this thing is a mess. Sister outfit slapped in this scene. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. Let's go. Let's go. So this is when she went to DR. She found out that the lady was there, and she approached the lady, and that's that part when she approached her. Let me see. Yeah, no, I got my little notes. Heidi. Heidi is alive, right? So that was Heidi. So now she's calling in her brother-in-law, blah, 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 blah. And that's when the girl sprayed her in the face. Yo, I got so tickled with this part right here. When she sprayed her, you poor Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. Wait, my thing is hold on. Let's see. Okay, that's better. Right. So this part took me out, Al. This part, I laughed so hard at this part. Oh God. And so now she's on the phone and she's calling, her brother-in-law to let him know, listen, I just saw Heidi. And then the punk wife, this character right here, she gives him the phone. Oh, he don't want to talk to you. And she passes him on the phone. And then, hey, good evening. We're just cutting up about a movie on Netflix. So he gets on the phone with her, and what else? And then here comes this pink girl. She got a wig on, I wonder if she really had cancer. What y'all think about that? Do y'all think she really had cancer or not? So this is when the private eye sends her the email to tell her everything that's going on. Right. And this is when the games begin. And this was before we watched it, so we didn't really know what was going on. Right? And so this is when she finds out that her sister-in-law actually had been entangled with Zaire. She got her eyes closed and everything. So this part right here really took me out. Yes, that was the email saying that she didn't have cancer. Yes, it was all a lie. Yes, you guys are right. Right? Now, Right after she got that email, because remember they said that they was at the hospital. They were all at the hospital with the mother, and that's when she decided to sleep with Zaire. Now, this is when she finds out that he had already been with her sister in law. So it was a plot thickened all the time. This was a milkshake with real ice cream. This wasn't no sherbet going on here. This was real ice cream. This wasn't no sherbet. This wasn't frozen ice, baby. This was ice cream. This ninja here with his fine self, he was something else. He was going through the family. He really had did his homework. He really had did his homework. And he knew that both of those women were weak. He knew that both of those women needed a real man to do some real things to them because they had been neglected, if you will. And he knew they had been neglected. The PI sent her the email saying it was, That's why I said sis got, oh, yes. Okay, makes sense, Charisma. But watching the movie, I was talking about it from the aspect of moving throughout the movie, right? Because I didn't figure it out. I don't do TV. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't figure out that. How many of y'all figured it out that he already had the sister-in-law? Because I didn't. Good night. Good night, Charisma. Real. Yeah, they didn't know nothing about that because they was messing with those little guys that had the pink mother. Yeah, so this part, yeah, I thank you, Lisa, because I don't watch a lot of TV. So a lot of times I was talking to my brother earlier and I was like, do you figure stuff out? Because my sister used to figure stuff out so easy. My brain don't work like that. You just put it to me. Give me a book. I read books. And he was like, yeah, Jill, I could look at it for a few minutes and I just figure it out. I know JD got that. I know Charisma got that. L got that. I don't have it. See, I told you I knew Charisma knew. She said I knew he had someone because they didn't want her to take that case. Oh, see, I never put that together, Charisma. I kept wondering, I said, why did they don't want her? I couldn't figure it out of what was so significant about her not taking the case. I couldn't figure it out until that. See how long it took me to figure it out? Charisma done been figured out at the beginning of the movie. That's how her brain works, right? So that was really good. I enjoyed y'all tonight. Okay, we almost there. So how about when grandma she dropped her phone and she did the knee? She must have been watching wrestling with that, right? So then she cracks her phone. Remember, that's the screen. Now the screen is cracked. And now they're all in the kitchen. And here's the plot is getting ready to thicken right now. That was a good touch, right? And now they're getting ready to start this crazy stuff. All right, so do you want to help me cook? And they turn the knife around, blah, blah, da, da. And then when they told the sister-in-law to stab her, to kill her, it was like, you have to do what I tell you to do. And she turned around and began to go for her husband at that time. And then he knocks the dog snot out of her. Yo, and then she's out on the floor because he knocked her down. He's a little skinny, but I guess he got a little power going on. But that kitchen is fly. Ooh, I love that kitchen. It's nice, right? So then she runs out of the house. I'm speedballing now because I done had y'all up here for so long. She's running out of the house. She gets out of the house. She shouldn't have been in that position permanently. The kitchen, ooh, that kitchen is sweet. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So she runs now, and now he's faking like he's calling 911. Dude, Come on now. I tell you, this movie, it had a lot of stuff going on to it. We get into the almost to the end, y'all. And now he's acting like 911 called him back, or he's calling 911. That was so fake. By then I was mad. But how about he hit her? He hit her when she called him weak because you're so weak. She said he told the husband told her, he told me to beat your AZZ and get you in line. What? That's crazy. So anyway, her response to him was that he was weak and all of that because you're so weak. And then the next thing you know, he turns around, he slaps her, and y'all know what's happening next. She plans it. She takes off her seatbelt, and she see the tractor trailer truck coming, and they run into the tractor trailer truck, and the rest is history. That was his last hit. Shut up, Charisma. She said that's that light skin stuff. Oh God, the movie was good, y'all. I really, 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 really enjoyed it. Uh, yeah, this is the part where the airbag came out, and of course she survives. And here's the good part, right? So he's talking the um to the media, and he's getting out of jail or whatever. And but he fell down but didn't get up. I'm falling and I can't get up. And he's still cool. I think they should have gave him some more change of clothes or something. But those glasses is fly, and his beard is well manicured. I love that part. But he was like, "This is my best side. This is my best side." I was like, "This guy here is a bunch of mess." And this guy here looked like he like him. Look, this guy right here, he looked like he like him, right? Look how he looking at him. Oh God, I gotta eat my dinner. It's too late. Okay, so here's that other one. I like that picture. That photo of him was real nice. And then this photo of him. This is all at the end. I said, this ninja here, he changed his earring, y'all, while he was in jail. He changed his earring, you see. He don't have them diamond studs in there. He got them little gold hoops. That's saying something. I'm gonna leave that alone. Didn't look like he came through. I'm not messing with Charisma tonight. You need to go to sleep. You need some sleep. Here's the part. Here's the next one. This is when he was like, get the good side of me, get the good side of me, right? And here's my best part. There she is, chilling. She wore black the whole movie except for one scene. And I think she had on pink or something. Now, I better not see y'all wrapped up like this going to church talking about what's up. Y'all better not be wrapped up like this. You hear me? I better not see y'all all wrapped up. She scarfed up. Okay. When I tell you that's that European look, I love it. I love it. That's that London European look. It was real nice. It was nice. And all that black. I'm wearing it tomorrow. This child is crazy. This child is a mess. Oh God, y'all a mess tonight. Y'all a mess. Okay, we got two more photos and we done. I did that tonight, right? There go that. It says, please allow me to see you soon, please, Zaire. Devil worshiper. You look how this devil don't give up. Yeah, Mary J. You see how this devil don't give up? I was like, boy, right all the way to the end, he's still shooting his shot. And this is the best part. This is the best part right here. Boom. Y'all know what? It's the garbage can for me. When I'm done, I'm done. Get rid of the whole phone. Come on, Risma. We right on. Yo, I'm done. I'm done. It's over. Kaput. Finito. All the O's. When I'm done, I'm done. I don't want to talk about it no more. That's it. It's dead. This is how you end something. Hello, Saints of God of the Most High. This is how you end it. This is how you end the situation with that garbage can. Okay? Throw the whole phone away. We can always get another one. Okay? That's the whole deliverance right there. Throw the whole phone. Don't delete it and block it. Throw the whole phone out. I don't want nothing to do with you, the memory, the nothing. Good night, goodbye, kaput, adios. Done. Oh my God. All right. So overall, y'all, if you're going to rate the movie from 1 to 5, 5 being the highest that you liked, you know, what would you rate the movie from 1 to 5? From 1 to 5. I'm going to give it a 4 because I want them to do something else. So I don't, I want to give them a 5, but I want to give them a 4. What y'all do? I'm going to give them a 4. She put 4, 5. Okay. 5 plus. Okay. Or 4, 5, 5, 4. Okay. Because I want to know. I want to know what happened to. Look, one of my daughters. Oh, my daughters is too much. I love my daughters. I'm telling you. She's too much. She texts me, you need to do your talk show. I do. She's right. So anyway, I would love a part 2 too. I was going to be about to for myself. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, Risma. Definitely a part 2. All right, y'all. All right. All right. So, how do y'all think I narrated? Do y'all think I narrated pretty good? Now, I love dialogue, so I wish I would have had a co-host. But your comments was my narrator, was my co-host to help me just explain it and make you laugh and give some clarity. So from 1 to 5, how did I do? I did excellent. Thank you. Oh, Pittman, I didn't know you was on here. You enjoyed this? Thank you, Angela. Yeah, okay. So, because I can't do my hair out of place. A 5, thank you. You could be honest. If you could give me a 2 or 1, I don't have toilet tissue feelings. Yeah, I don't have toilet tissue feelings. All right, so I'm going to start doing a little bit more podcasts and things like that. Let me read your comments because I'm really going to take it down because I don't want people in our business. Before you go off the subject, I am so grateful for you. Oh, thank you, Cole. I love you too. And I appreciate you immensely. I was well behaved. Thank you. I done good, Risma. Thank you, ma'am. Shazam. Yeah. So I'm gonna listen to my other daughters prophesying to me now. She said, good night. This might sound crazy, but it's not. It's coming back again. You have to develop a talk show. Someone is going to place you in a studio and connect you. You would discuss the topics that have caused despair. Look, this is crazy. So that means she ain't on here. And at the same time that we're doing this, she's saying that one of my prophetic daughters, you will discuss topics that have caused despair, discouragement, and falling away from the faith. The point is you invigorate and truly introduce believers to their Abba Father. Amen. I agree with it. Hey, Janice, God bless you. It was a very good movie, right? One of Tyler Perry's best so far. I'll be there for your podcast. Thank you. And don't forget my introduction. You already know what's going on. I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you in a minute. Seafood boils. And I cook them at your house. Definitely do it. It's fun. Well, y'all know I done radio for years. And podcast is probably about the same thing. It's just a new name for radio for me. If you think about it, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it. Start a Facebook group that you can do more private videos with an audience of your choosing. Excuse me. Folk who can understand. I literally said that earlier, somewhat cold, and that's why I'm going to take this down because I don't feel like a lot of people they'll come on later, you know what I mean, and they'll watch it later, but they don't come on here while we're on here, and I don't like stuff like that, especially with when you bringing these type of topics and being raw and people expressing themselves and we're making jokes and we piggybacking off of one another and tag teaming, and I just think that if you wasn't on here then you don't need to see this side of me, right? Remember when Bishop came on here earlier, he came on, he stayed on a few minutes, said some kind words and then just left, right? But he didn't judge. So you have some other people that would probably come on here a little bit later with their sanctimony, and nobody ain't more sanctified than me. But we don't want. I don't want. Even with me, I don't want them. I don't care what they say. I don't. Y'all know I don't care what people say about me. But they're gonna listen to what I'm saying, read your comments. They might know some of y'all leaders, and that was just stupidness. I'm not into all that. This 2024. Stop it. But I appreciate y'all tonight. I love y'all. This was fun. I'm gonna have me some beverage and probably give my daughter a call and see what's going on. Don't judge me. Don't judge my mama Jill. Thank you. Y'all know I got a book called "Don't Judge Me, Love Me." That's one's way over there. I wrote that over 14 years ago. But we're gonna do some other stuff futuristic for 2024. I got a lot of stuff that I'm getting ready to pivot, and some people that really want to work with me. Some people just be talking; they don't want to do that. But this is the time for me to just do a whole bunch of different things that will bless you as well as make you laugh, and then also take you to the next level spiritually as well. All right. I love y'all. You pray for me. I pray for you. We're going to watch God change things. Until the next time, I will make sure, scroll up and read my last comment. Okay. I will definitely, don't take it down. Just change the settings that only you can see it. That way you can keep it for yourself. Oh, you got to show me how to do that, Cole. You got to show me how to do that. That's very smart. I love you. I love all of y'all. See, I love to learn. I love to learn. So I need to know how to do that, Cole, where only I can see that video and I can change it, make it private. Okay, believe it or not, like I'm good with all of this other stuff that I taught myself how to do, but I don't know how to do what Cole and edit private, then press only me. So, but I'm on StreamYard or on the phone. Let me see. Should I do that now or when it ends, you guys? Let me see. Go to those three dots. Switching to Jill. We'll do it while y'all on here. Okay, I'm gonna go to the three dots. Three dots. Edit privacy. Only me. Oh, so do that when we get off. When it ends on Facebook. Okay. when you end it. Okay, I found it, y'all. Never even thought about that. Okay, I'm definitely going to do that. Yay. I love y'all. See, I just taught me something. All right. I want y'all to have a good night. If you want to inbox me and want to say something, you ain't have a chance to say it on here, you can do that. I'll get to it when I can. I love you. Please have an awesome, awesome evening and an awesome, awesome tomorrow until we meet again. And I will definitely be sending you guys a private invitation so that we can have some closed sessions about some hot topics and things of that nature. If you like that, if you would like that, you can inbox me and say, count me in, because I'm not going to come back here and look, remember. So just text me and say, count me in, and I'll know what that means. And then we'll just create something when you need it. Okay. Just click. It's putting it in. Okay. I'm reading what y'all put in because I'm not going to read it tonight. I got some stuff. Oh, it's stuck, you guys. Oh, there it goes. Just click the globe icon and change it to private. Okay. I love you too, Angela. All right. I think I read everything that I'm supposed to read. I'll go back later. Okay, awesome. All right. So, and if you ever want to co-host with me, you are more than welcome. Okay, you are more than welcome to come and co-host with me. I'm a lot of fun, I think. I'm a lot of fun. Yes. So you are definitely welcome to come on here and co-host with me, futuristic, and let's just have some fun. All right, guys and gals. I love y'all very, very, very much. God bless. Good night.